It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and I want to talk about a comment left by Josh Hamilton because of, as I do, I like to read people's comments after I post a video, and I'm reading these comments, and people are talking about this Lilith change. Some are for the Lilith rework because nobody uses her, and it's a blanket like hand wavy statement. Oh, nobody uses her on my server. Well, you don't know that. Like, you can't possibly know who is using her and who's building her up and who's used her in the past and decided that she's not great. Some other people are saying that she would be better as a reworked tank, just make her a better tank, tweak her a little bit. Some are saying that you will always need more damage dealer varieties, but you just need 2 to 3 tanks. So this is an okay change because people aren't leveling her up as a tank. And I'm assuming that they're making these changes based on data, like usage rates of Lilith in Arena and Grand Arena, offense, defense. I'm assuming that they're making these changes based on that. That's all we can do. We'll never know for sure why they're making these changes, but that's really all we know for sure. Josh Hamilton made this comment, and I think that this is a fantastic idea, and I really wish that they would let us do something like this. So Josh's comment states, when they rework a hero like this, they should give you the opportunity to refund all runes, skin stones, artifact resources. This is a radical shift in the hero's design, and people may have a dead hero that fits nowhere for them, and months of resources go to waste through no fault to the player. So this is something that I could really get behind, because consider all of the arguments that I was just talking about. So if somebody has been leveling up Lilith or has leveled up Lilith and is using her effectively, no matter how small of a population that is, I barely see her, or some people only use her on defense, or she doesn't have many use cases, so it's good that she's being updated. No matter how many use cases there are, they're not many, but there are people that have invested in her. And if you have invested a little bit, then you'll probably, feel in some kind of way about investing those resources in her. But if you've invested literal months and years, plus all of that effort in the form of resources, potential emerald purchases, events that you might have gone out of your way for to level her up. And we're not talking about just Lilith here, but any hero in the future that gets updated, right? Any major overhaul hero that gets updated at all. Think about all those people that are going to be unhappy about this. So this is a very small amount of people that could potentially be getting some resources back. I feel like that Josh's idea should be implemented. You should be given the opportunity. We're going to rework this, like a little pop-up would show up. We're going to rework this hero in the next 2 weeks or the next 30 days. Would you like to refund all of the stats on this hero? Or maybe like for 48 hours after the rework goes live, or for the duration, even for the duration of the event that is going to accompany her update. Just give us the opportunity to refund all of the effort put into that. Now, this could be abused, but I don't see how. It's not like we're not going to spend the resources elsewhere, right? If I leveled her up as a tank, she's one of my main tanks in my Grand Arena team, and all of a sudden I have to level up a new tank, like, I would use all of the resources that I would get refunded from this Lilith change on Astaroth, or maybe I've always wanted to level up Luther, or maybe I've always wanted to level up, I don't know, Elmir as a tank, whatever. Like, it's not like we're not going to use the resources if we get refunded them. And this is a very specific use case. They don't often overhaul heroes to this level. The last time they overhauled a hero like this, Arachne was kind of tweaked a little bit. She was kind of tweaked a little bit. Like, a lot of the hero reworks, they're skill changes, but they're still basically the same hero. Think about, when Marcus was changed, Kai was, buffed a little bit. Whenever a new tribe is released, one of the heroes are updated, like Ginger was slightly tweaked whenever the engineers were added. That wouldn't warrant a complete overhaul, or a refund, I should say, of resources. But in this case, even if one person spent the $1,200 or $1,400 that it requires to max out a hero, then why not give them the opportunity to get that refund? Not refund in the form of money, but refund in the form of the resources spent on that hero, the energy, the emeralds, like we have here, the runes, the skin stones, the artifact coins. Right? This is a radical shift in the hero's design, and people may now have a dead hero that fits nowhere for them. That's what Josh says. I think this is a fantastic idea. I'm going to be passing this along and championing this idea over the course of the next couple of days and weeks. Let me know in the comment section what you all think. Would you be for something like this or against it? It would have to have some restrictions in place in order for it to be not something that people would abuse. But I think we can all agree that people have been asking for a way to reset stats on heroes for a very long time. and a hero rework that changes their position in the team, that changes their role in the team, that changes their skin stone element potentially from strength to intelligence, this needs to be an opportunity. Give us back our Lilith stats. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.